In this video, we're going to look at another type of addition reaction. This time we'll be looking at a halogenation reaction. So to start, we're going to investigate what halogenation is. So halogenation is adding a halogen. So a halogen includes fluorine, chlorine, bromine, or iodine. All of these are diatomic. These are going to be added across the double bond. So I'm going to draw a quick schematic here that will show this general process. So I'll draw ethene. So double bond, 2 carbons, each with 2 hydrogens. And we're going to add X2. And here X is just going to be a stand-in for one of these molecules. Now this double bond is very reactive. And so it's going to be able to react with that halogen without any added catalyst or anything. What's going to happen in this reaction, the double bond is going to break. So we'll have our original atoms, so 2 hydrogens, 2 carbons. But now we'll have a new halogen on each carbon. So one on each on either side of where the double bond originally was. The first example that we're going to look at is the halogenation of but2ene by bromine. So we have drawn here but2ene. It's a 4-carbon alkene with a double bond between carbons 2 and 3. And we have bromine. Now I've written bromine as Br and Br. This will allow us to visualize each separate bromine atom adding across this double bond. So when this occurs, one of our bromines is going to add to one side of the double bond, and the other bromine is going to add to the other. This is going to get rid of that double bond in our molecule. So we're going to form, so we'll still have our 4-carbon chain, except now, where our double bond was originally between carbons 2 and 3, we now have bromines on both carbons 2 and 3. Because we're adding the same atom on both sides, doesn't matter which bromine atom we put in which spot. We'll get the same product regardless. So in this case, our product is going to be 2,3-dibromo butane. Our next example is looking at the addition of chlorine to cyclohexene. So we have cyclohexene drawn here. So we have a 6-membered ring with a double bond. Chlorine, again, we're representing as Cl and Cl, just so we can visualize where each of the atoms is going. So our double bond is going to react, and one chlorine is going to go to each carbon associated with the double bond. So we'll still have our 6-membered ring. The double bond will no longer be present, and instead we have 2 new bonds, one to each carbon. One of these bonds will have one of the chlorines, and the other bond will have the other. And so we get 1,2-dichlorocyclohexane. Really important here, the product of an addition reaction, you'll see that the halogens are on adjacent carbons. And so when you're naming this product, you should always have numbers, sequential numbers. So 1, 2, 2, 3, etc.